Let me go to my live dashboard and see. Okay, it's getting ready to start. One waiting. Okay, one here. Okay, there's the color. Come up. We're on. Now. Okay, let's go there. Okay. Hi, guys. Now, before you get all excited to jump on the phone and drive us crazy, we're going to start with, first of all, a little bit of an introductory message for today. Dory was supposed to come, but she's not here. So I guess if she comes, she'll probably be a little later on in the show. Of course, Michelle's with me. We don't have the studio lights on because otherwise this room would get unbearably hot. No kidding. And since you're going to use the natural light, you might want to open up the lens all the way, f-stop up all the way. So let's do that. Since we're using auto exposure, auto white balance. Okay. Okay. Let's focus this down perfect. See, that was good. What Brady and Michelle are trying to do is about as good as it's going to get. So, you can twist stuff in just a tiny bit. Yes, and that's the feel. Yeah. Okay. All right, now we're here and we're officially getting ready to start. We're going to start with some basic news. Michelle, as she mentioned this morning, is that my wallet aches. Pointed out to you that she's going to probably be looking for a roommate because Dory originally said she wanted to be a roommate, but constantly seems to kind of change her mind all the time. And Michelle's budget can't afford to wait any longer for getting roommate assistance because she needs help with the bills. These studio videos cost a lot of money, and they take a lot of resources to do. So the more help she can get with the bills, the more she can get done within a reasonable period of time. So, and that's something that Michelle has said many times over, that she needs your help as donations, contributions, even just watching ads on her channel counts as help to provide us with the resources to make this channel a better channel. And that's what Michelle's channel is, ad supported, mine is not. I hate when it does that. Yeah, it's live, but it's I hate when it does this. What are you doing, phone? In error code. I don't know anything about these phones. To be honest with you, I have the worst luck with this system, with advertising and things like that with the live streaming. But yeah, it is a real pain in my butt. And of course, which site are you feeding this from? Which site? Yeah. I don't know which site I'm feeding this from. I think I'm feeding it from T-Mobile. Okay. So there's no reason why I shouldn't be playing. It just doesn't seem to want to play on my phone for some reason. But lately, my phone has been acting kind of bizarre anyway. I'm not sure why. Let's see if we can clear some of this junk in the background here. Somebody's been running a lot of websites. Yeah. Okay, so what Michele and I like to do is we like to test things on the phone, make sure everything looks good. And at this point, these live streams on the network gets really kind of congested and funky. And so maybe we should switch over to the in-house for the phone so that the phone can not seize up the whole internet, because it's, the MiFi should be, in this case, allocated just for the video stream instead of trying to allocate the video from, there's the couch. There's the couch. Yeah. Okay. That is so awkward. There's us. There we go. And you can see as we turn the sound on, so you don't need to hear us. That's us on the couch. That is so awkward. There's us. There we go. And you can see as we turn the sound on, so you don't need to hear us. Okay, so the point is the video is working. So we're going to, of course, be aware that we're going to probably be taking your phone calls. I know many people are going to be very impatient to make some phone calls. So before we start, I'm going to talk to Michele about, me and Michele said to Abby earlier, and we said our shows suck. Would you like to explain why to the audience? Yeah, sure. Look at some of the other YouTube channels out there. Some of them are very polished and clearly have a higher quality medium than we do. And in our channel, it seems that our presentation is not as good, even though we want to really improve it. We're running into the problem of finding people who really would financially be willing to help us to make our channel better. And how can people make donations? The most immediate way to make donations is directly through the PayPal application, which is www.paypal.com. My username is bichela3@gmail.com. That's B as in boy, ICHELA3@gmail.com. It's the most direct way to send money. You can also send payments through PayPal. You can become a Patreon. Through Patreon. So www.patreon.com/ BICHLA. So it's www.patreon.com/BICHELA. Right. And of course, another way you can do it on my main channel is you can make sure to watch advertising. And if it's a product that you're interested in, click and watch. Each click, it's a paid. We get paid per click. It's like a penny. It's not really a hell of a lot, but each click means that we make a little bit of money. If you don't want to buy a product, but you think the commercial is interesting and you think the product is interesting, click on it anyway, and it sends a message, positive message to the advertiser that says that you're at least interested in the product, at least passively. And of course, you'll get paid for it on my channel. Right. And of course, my channel, because I technically don't have legal documentation. I'm basically a persona non grata. I technically don't exist on Earth at this time. So there's no way I can open a savings account or checking account or PayPal account. But Michele has those things. And so she takes care of the finances, and we just share the account because it's Michelle's name is on the body anyway. So you talk to me, you talk to Michele, we talk to both of us, we're individuals, but we do share the same flesh. Right. And it sounds like you got your bills for the different companies. I did. And you sound very, very frustrated. Well, at this point, it looks like after I pay all the bills, the credit cards, and all the other ancillary bullshit, I'm going to be left with an available budget of $32 in cash for the month of May. Ouch. Again. And we did max out our credit cards again. And so, and you went ahead and you took Dory to dinner. I took Dory to dinner, and that was we maxed out the 2 credit cards. And of course, we bought the supplies we needed for the studio, and I had to buy a replacement thermometer, replace one that was stolen. And so that took money out of my account there when they needed it. And frankly, I found it just absolutely positively vexing as it can be, because I really was looking forward to seeing a positive cash flow, but I didn't get a chance to see it. So, sound like Dory's on her way up, or somebody's coming up the stairs. Yeah, and so, and if that is Dory, of course, Dory can sit down with us. Because I'm sure she wants to sit down and relax before she has to deal with fielding all your phone calls. I think that's Dory, but I'm not sure. Right. We have a lot of people living in the building right now. Almost all 10 apartments are full. There is still a vacancy at this point in 10. But that will probably be taken up pretty soon. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be went out fairly quickly. Right. So we'll find out what happens. And tomorrow's weather is going to be nice. So tomorrow you wanted to go out and take pictures. I did. Okay. And I'm really, really not looking forward to going to my senior medical doctor on Wednesday, because he drives me crazy. He talks about my weight. He keeps telling me, you gotta lose weight. And they're like, oh yeah, I know that. Oh yeah, I know we gotta lose weight. I'm working on it. But, this is not working for me. Don't forget, for several years now, I have been under a lot of pain. I finally now am beginning the process. I've recovered most of my strength back in my legs. I'm starting to get out more. I'm starting to walk a little more. And I'm still a little sore, but, I'm beginning to move around. And would you like to share the audio track of the morning vlog with the audience, and we can discuss it and cover it and explain it to them so they can understand where we stand with the bills and things like that? Yeah, we could. I don't see why we shouldn't do that. Let's play that. Let me get to my channel here. Okay. And we will play that right now. Oh, come on. This thing, I hate this phone sometimes. Yeah, no. Also, on my channel, you'll see we finally uploaded the the standard definition PAL, the cracked Easter egg, and the SD PAL broadcast from the late Coffee with Lumi and Michele. That was at 11 o'clock at night. That finally uploaded that. So you can watch those two streams. They are up on our YouTube, my YouTube channel now, so you can find that. Where is your YouTube channel for those people who may not know? http://www.youtube.com/USCR/BICHELA4. So that's http://www.youtube.com/USCR/B as in boy ICHELA4. That's right. And of course, you can search for Michele Marie Dalene, North American Snow Queen, as well. So let's go to the newest videos here and see where we stand. This is the vlog for my morning. It's called "Oh My Aching Wallet," and it's 20 minutes long. We'll play the gist of it so you can hear it. So let me turn the sound up so you can hear the video. And here we go. Boy, your focus. I've been cleaning the glass. I know.
And I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I was overall pretty impressed with last night's video format. With the videos, pretty good. Yeah, it did. Actually, it was a lot better than the Google Hangouts on here, but not everybody's gonna be on the new format right away. That's because Lumi has her channel, unfortunately, hasn't quite embraced the new stuff yet.
Right, we're gonna be working on that.
Just gonna start doing YouTube live streams, so it's not gonna be something I'm gonna rush into right away. But I did notice that the FMLE does let Michele save her settings.
While we're listening to this, I'm gonna go check my videos and see if there's any comments coming up.
But the UVC still hits us like a gas leak. Yes, it does. Although we have an idea. But if it were keeping the sound and the video synchronized, that might be a worthwhile endeavor. And that is the main problem is that I think the UVC preamp section is very, very lousy. I'm not sure exactly why it's lousy. It's just lousy. Okay? As far as for live streams go. Because the whole dongle is lousy. It's just that we gotta use it. It's the only thing we got. So that's why we're uploading, of course, the SD PAL version as well. So that if you don't want lousy, you can get better than lousy. It just takes longer. Let's see. Speaking of lousy, I've been feeling lousy. I've been living between living on a thread for a couple of years now, and I knew that since I wanted to keep home phone for the studio, and my cell phone. That my home phone and my cell phone bill was getting close to what it was with the internet. That was before I just had the home phone and the internet. Well, not surprisingly, that's correct. Except, frankly, sometimes I'd like to throw a temper tantrum. Sorry, I have to be honest. Look, I know I'm almost 50 years old. And if I scream like a 5-year-old sometimes, it's because I've got my good reasons. Because there's always a sense of injustice in the world. And that's just something I feel. And even if that doesn't make any sense, okay, look, here's the deal. I read you last night on my very late night coffee in the show live a message from the site Esmeralda. And here's the thing, is she was spot on in all the struggles I go through, and that's one of the reasons I read it. Because I wanted to have you understand how a total stranger that only knows me at least to my birthday and the 3 tarot cards I pulled up out of her random pictures have to say about me. And it's a little busy, Mike. Anyway, one of my friends is here, and of course, has been in Lumi's videos, been in my videos, and that's Mike over there at the table. At the gamer, Mike. I guess. So, anyway, the main thing is that if it isn't for your help, you know, this channel wouldn't have gotten as big as it has. I mean, it's getting bigger. So it's a waistline for that matter. But that's not because of your help. No, seriously. No, this guy, that wasn't a booger. That was a piece of food out of my teeth. Ooh, sorry. Gee, I got another little faux pas for you before we get started up. Yeah, Michelle pulls lettuce out of her teeth. You just had lunch. Obviously leftover ham and cheese sandwiches because that's in the soup kitchen leftover from there. Always serves me meal.
Okay, let's get to the topic you're talking about. You were saying is that your channel is getting bigger, and it is. It's growing quite a bit. Or you pointed out to the audience that there is an issue of funding. There's always an issue of funding. For the past several years, we have been financing this entire channel out of our pocket. And we got spots in this phone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got spots in your phone, streaks. Oh, God. Oh, that's better. Okay. So, obviously, as you have made changes on the channel, you've taken your channel to the new level. You finally got 106 or 76 something subscribers. You're almost heading towards 200. You're only what? About 24 short? Yeah, 24 short. 24 short. And right now, as you want to keep adding more new stuff to the channel, you're going to be needing to add more equipment and to make the things better and more professional and new sets, and maybe even eventually hire a crew to help with the phones and the cameras and the new cameras and all this stuff. And of course, that's going to take a while. You know, the thing is, we could start selling products like food for Liberty, and get the tea.com and other products. If we can get them to sponsor us, that would be a godsend. But I think that because we're so small as far as compared to a good portion of the other channels out there, I mean, come on. I mean, we are really, really small channel. Like I explained to Abby, our channel is like, especially your channel and my channel, your channel is like a teeny pilot light, right? Compared to Alex Jones's blowtorch, or more like the big burner on a propane burner on a hot air balloon. That's how big he is. And yeah, you're right. We're just a tiny little pilot light compared to him. and it's really adding up to the fact is what hasn't changed is it gets expensive. These channels cost a lot of money to run. And, you know, we really could use your help. And Michele does go on and explains that she also is still looking for a potential roommate. But I'm not going to go into all the video. I mean, you guys can watch the rest of it on her channel. But, and sorry, the picture was so fuzzy. It's just that Michele forgot to clean her glass on her phone. Sorry about that. But one of the things is that Michele would like to consider getting a roommate. However, Michele is very particular about who she would have as a roommate because of obvious reason. Because she doesn't want to just have just somebody just show up and with a bunch of bags in their hand and go, "I'm your roommate," and then she'll be like, "Well, do we go for an interview?" No. Let me in. Here's $400. Doesn't work that way. Michelle's very particular about that. She said is this, that I'm looking for a roommate. They have to go through the interview with me. They're going to have to pass a P test. They're going to have to pass a alcohol and drug test. They're going to have to be have either gainfully employed or have a guaranteed income source, and they have to be responsible to pay their share of the rent every month, or they will not be a suitable roommate. Michelle has been very clear about that from day one. Originally, Dory and Michelle were going to work out something together. Dory, however, seems to have a different view of what she's looking for at this point. So Michelle is like, well, okay. Well, and I mean, I've been waiting on you for, at least since September. You said you wanted to try to get things straightened out, first with your family, and that never happened. She's like, I cannot continue to hold off on this anymore because we are running out of funding, big time, with all the bills. Michelle is left with $32 a month, which is pathetic. There's no way Michelle is going to be able to continue to give the quality of performance work that has been the mainstay. And even though you think this channel looks like crap, and Michelle's channel might look like crap physically, technically, it still is an effort is being made to present a good quality program to everybody. Even if the channels look fuzzy, out of focus, yes, it really does look like crap. Thanks for the compliment. Not intended. Okay, not intended. I can agree with you there. But yes, I agree with you 100%. We want to go further than this. Now, what about your channel, though? Your channel is small. My channel is way smaller than yours. I think I got like 32 subscribers on mine, and I don't know how many are actually watching my video right now. But let me play a little bit more of this. Generally, cross forward to this easily. No, not really. Not really without jumping. Too many jump. We're talking here. Well, let me just jump in here.
Change my life. It isn't going to make my life any better. It's not going to be any richer than my lately were poor because I have to pay for the search and the slice and scrape. But basically,
I'm suggesting here is what the doctor should do.
Excruciating pain. It's almost like that one scene there from Futurama about the Dixie Chicks in the transport accident. Really terrible pain.
Futurama. That Dixie Cups after they had a transporter accident.
Terrible
pain.
Stiletto in my side of my leg. I couldn't go anywhere. So now I can go somewhere. We got
Absolutely.
straight now,
Absolutely. That was nasty.
I'll be able to go places. I might be a little slow. But at least I'm not feeling like I'm walking around with someone jamming a big stiletto up my leg. But still, I want to go out and do something. Okay? So let's do something. For the love of Pete, let's do something. Okay? Now, the last thing too is about this. You guys want to do live streams? You guys love live streams. I know you do. And some of you got mad last night because you didn't know what the live stream was going up. Even though I did announce it at least 45 minutes beforehand. If you click on the bell icon when you subscribe to the channel, or even
always important.
Or you subscribe, you can still click on the bell icon and update it, so that you'll get notifications immediately when a new video is linked or is posted. You'll have that information. If you did that, you would have known about the live video coming up at 11 o'clock. Or actually, but it's actually started 10 minutes to 11. But no one seemed to think about that. One guy come late. And I said, holy cow, you started so. Yeah, I didn't know you were going to do a video at 11 o'clock at night. Well, okay. Maybe you clicked on the bell, you would have known. You would have right there. But don't worry, guys. For most people, I don't know what we would have talked about anyway, but what I did mention last night is a pretty good point. Also, last night, I wanted to remind Mr. Abby Tupas, please stop calling me and Dory on Google Hangouts on air, okay? Yeah. That's another story, but still, I'm not every other year. That's why we're not going to use any more interviews at Google Hangouts on air, because of that. And the fact is that, you kind of left a bad taste in my mouth with that video. And I'm sorry, but I have to say that. You guys are making things a lot more complicated than it's worth. And did you find out any more about that thing about the lifestyle at Google? Yes, I did. Yeah. I did. All right. Also, here's a question. Is the problem that the Google Hangouts on there was originally part of the Google Hangouts?
Okay, let's get back to the main topic here. I think that's pretty much the gist of that message. I'm not going to go through everything. Let's start with the first of all, what problem with when you have a Google Hangouts on air and you invite people on the stage, if you will. It seems to be that conversation will remain quietly in your background, and then that person can later page you. And what happens is when they do that, is it makes a really, it's not like, okay, you were on the show once, okay, you're done. Okay, all of a sudden, now it's almost like they become part of your circle of friends, so they can drop a bomb on you every time you are not ready to talk with them. All of a sudden, they show up. Then the other people that were part of the participating group are supposed to show up. Even if they didn't show up, they get the message. So Dory started getting all these phone calls from Abby Tupas, and she was like, whoa, who is this person? And I had to explain who Abby Tupas was, and that really kind of made it more complicated. And just like me, she said, well, I don't really know if I want to take any more calls in Google Hangouts on air, because I don't know if more people are going to show up that I don't recognize. And that's a good point, because, that wasn't meant to be something like that. But apparently, I guess some people decided it was a convenient way to take out the information again and again and again and again. And it really is distracting. Speaking of distracting, yes, Mr. Esty. Esty cat. Yeah. Speaking of which, you got outgoing call again. What? No. Oh, no, that's us. That's us. Okay, yeah. Okay, in other words, it shows me on you right now. Right, okay, yes, that would make sense. Yeah, I'm okay. So, that's the one Hangouts notification. Where's the other one? You're asking me? No, I called him earlier. Yeah, okay, that's right, yeah. So anyway, so it left kind of a bad taste in our mouth, and it did the same thing with Rebecca Marina Messenger. Michele and I wanted to have an interview with Rebecca Marina Messenger. We have been trying to schedule that with her for a while, and she keeps declining our request for an interview, claiming that she doesn't want to do a Google Hangouts on air either because of some of the people that have watching her show, because she's an older lady, she's a nice lady and everything. But I guess there was a lot of younger men that were in some, older guys that were kind of interested. As she told me is, look, I already have a husband. I'm not interested at this point in going out with anybody. I'm already married. I've already established myself. I already have grandchildren. I don't want to go out with anybody. She says, okay. I said, well, I'd like to have an interview for you. We'll discuss spirituality. And she never got back to me on that at all. And despite the fact that we have emailed her requests. I do have her direct telephone number. I could call her office. However, I don't really want to bother her too much because, I mean, she's a nice lady from Texas and everything, but I don't really want her to feel like we're trying to be a pain. So we have kind of backed up on that. Same thing like you could do with John Ledger. Yeah, same thing I did with John Ledger. Same reason they're both busy people. They don't have time to play telephone tag, and I certainly don't either. No, okay. And you know, the thing is that we are trying to expand our programs and trying to cover more materials in the present time. And is there any way we can improve the video quality on the video clips? That's a good question. I don't know. Let me take a look at this and see if there's any questions online, and see if we can maybe make the videos just a tiny bit better. I see. Here's the problem. This equipment, this software sucks. No kidding. This sucks. The Google Hangouts on air does everything, including butchers the video up, something really fierce. It doesn't, it tries to make standard definition PAL video into a high definition, like cropping it up and then trying to blow up the pixels instead of leaving it the standard 4:8, 4:3 aspect ratio. So it leaves us basically looking at, we're watching a bunch of crap on screen. Look, guys, here's the deal, okay? The SD PAL videos can easily be upgraded to 800 by 600. And it'll be the most compatible. But trying to go from 800 by 600 up to 1024 by 700, 720, or is it 1280 by 7, whatever, 760? So whatever, you know, it means that the video, instead of showing it the video as it really is, you're trying to make it look bigger and better and better, and it really is, and it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. In other words, you can only do so much, before the video looks like shit. You're trying to make it look bigger and better and better, and it really is, and it doesn't work that way. That don't look too bad, ends. That don't look too bad on the phone now. Even on the phone, it's a little fuzzy. Yeah. Is there any way we can make it better? I don't think so. It's pursuant to the internet connection and how it's going to be appeared. I know on our camera it's clear, it's sharp, but for some reason on the YouTube, the picture looks like non-defined very well. So let me just check this camera here and see if there's something wrong with the video here. No, that's spot on. Let's see. Really tight. Really sits that this lens is terrible because this thing is. Okay, I think I got it. That's about as good as it's going to get, I think. Let's just go to the main monitor and bed in here. You know what we should do? What? 2 stories on here? Right. We should just go ahead and switch lens out. Or in-studio lens. Why don't we do that? Let's switch lenses, guys. So, okay. We can switch lenses. We got all removable lenses on here. So we can switch out lenses. Okay. Oh yeah, that's better. But how are we? Alright. I don't know if we're on focus, but let's see. There's controls on the bottom of this camera thing that confusing. Yeah. All right. So. Yeah, I hear you. Come on, Rust. Want to eat? Come on. Now, what we're going to do is let me set up our test card. I know it looks like crap. It might look like crap, but it's better than no test card. Right on top of Hollywood Hillbillies Bear. Or Beverly Hillbillies Bear. So, okay. And this is about as good as I'm going to get it. Okay. The only thing is because of the way. Oh my God. That looks worse than pig poop. Not much better. Not much better. No. So it didn't gain anything because the stupid way the video is made. Other than let's get the test card up. Let's use that test card. Screw in the lens here. Okay. And
how's it going?
I'm going to see, Dory.
Huh?
Right now we're just kind of having an online session. Just come on in. Let's see. No, we haven't taken phone calls yet, but we will be in a little bit. Dory's here. Oh. I'm gonna move her so she can see her and see me. How's it going?
All right.
Before you came,
Where'd all that furniture come from?
what's that?
Where'd all that furniture come from?
Apparently, I was left over from apartment 10.
Oh,
Oh, you see my TV at landlord give me? Look at that. It's clear.
it's a TV.
Yeah. Right there.
That's a jail TV.
Yeah, I know. But here's the cool thing about it. It's
Right.
transparent. So you
Is
could
it colored?
Yeah. This LCD is flat panel. It works. And you say your TV has no speakers, right? Well, if you look at that, you can probably see why. You don't know if a TV has speakers built in or not. Is your TV from jail cell too?
Yeah, our channel TV sucks.
Is it the same brand?
Huh?
Is it the same brand?
Yeah.
It's not that sucky. It's a small, but it's light. It's light. Absolutely, it is light. And so yeah, we're in. I'm just gonna just check to see what we're doing here. Let's see. Let me get the fresh replay for Dory because there's scheming guys. Anyway, we were talking about a lot of different things. To start with, we were explaining about the budget issues and how it's affecting our economy and how we need more donations from members to help to defray the operating expenses. I explained at the point the budget shows that we can use all the help we can get. So. So we're gonna watch this in our little phone here as a monitor, so we can see if we're in frame. And anyway, so we tried to use the other lens to see if we can make folks look a little better on the Google Hangouts on Air. Unfortunately, Google Hangouts on Air butchers screen something really fierce, as we explained to the audience. That really we find absolutely positively vexing because we can't seem to get it really very well. And of course, Dory, you're gonna be coming in a few seconds here. And how have you been doing overall?
All right, I'm doing pretty good. Tired.
Tired. So what'd you do lately? I mean, besides Easter, obviously with family on Sunday and
Not much.
Really?
Mhm.
Not much, huh?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, we'll just wait for you to come into the picture here. Yeah, we'll be in a second, I'm sure. So, I talked to Abby Tupis, by the way, and I explained to him that that you would appreciate if you do not keep
You
calling
kept calling
him.
me after you kept calling me. Calling me.
And what did he say?
Oh, he said to me, he said he wanted to go find Dory.
I know that there's a couple of people on Michelle's show that find you very exciting but I don't think Anthony Tupaz is really even. You're old enough to be his mother. He's your daughter's age.
Well, somebody told me that Abby person said that I should go find Dory.
So
You seen that? You seen that's funny?
I haven't seen the movie yet. I heard of the movie. It's like Finding Nemo, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of similar concept. Same, just it involves a fish called Dory instead of Nemo. Well, Nemo was actually trying to find his father. So who is Dory trying to find?
His parents.
Okay, so kind of similar. It's almost like Disney recycled the same story twice. So we are going to be taking calls today, but I don't know when, because, by the way, Mr. Tupis, I think, is still probably going to want to try to talk to us, but like I said to him, before he came, I told him privately, I said, listen, we're not going to have any Google Hangout on air calls right now because you kind of spoil it for the rest of us because of your insistent of being a real pest about it. So, and Rebecca Marina Messenger had the same problem in the past with the callers when she would do a Google Hangouts on air, and people would constantly bother her, and that's why she kind of stopped using Google Hangouts on air, and instead is using a third-party app like we have, or Michelle did for her last video. Yeah, well, that's because the people are really getting kind of nosy and problematic. It really kind of sucks. Too bad you can't actually fast forward to this. I can, but not on this app. Okay. So, yeah, and hi, Hillary. See, the cat comes in here. I know. So anyway, you see that TV is the same kind of TV you have at the house.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. No.
Well, bring it over there for a second. I want to show people what's cool about this TV. I showed it on my channel, but I'll show on this one too. Let's go get the TV over there. It's just sitting on the table. Well, you don't have to work around a tripod. I do. Okay? And I'll show it to you too. Yes, it
I've
is.
seen them before.
I know.
I have.
This kind of TV is great for a demonstrator piece because the fact is that you're transparent. You can see the insides of the TV. And like I explained on my channel, the reason is because in the jail system, they want to be able to warn when they do cell inspections. They want to make sure there's no contraband inside the TV set. It's got a very nice picture. It's in good shape. It has a remote function. I don't have the remote for it. It has no speakers in the bottom. You can see that there's holes for them. You can show on my channel, but there's no speakers inside. And the picture looks pretty good. Yeah, it does. I don't think it's 1080. I don't think it's 720p, but it's certainly not 1024 or 1080, but definitely 720p anyway. So it's a good TV it's definitely a good TV as a conversation piece, and it's small and it's very noticeable, and things like that. All right, well, let's get ready to start taking phone calls because I'm sure our audience would like to start receiving phone calls. So let's turn the doggone phone. Oh God, no! You're kidding me. He's calling me again? He's calling you again. Oh, dear God. Okay, I will take a call from here and put him on the speakerphone through here, and this way we can watch the screen. So let me call Mr. Let's see. I hate this phone. What is this thing doing? You get stuck. No kidding. You need a better phone. I need a better everything. Yeah, we need a better everything. So let's see if we can connect to Miss. Now, Mr. Tupis is calling in the studio. Let me get the headphones on here. Go ahead, calling right here.
Hey, Lumi, this is Abby.
Yeah, how you doing?
Can you introduce me to Dory? Because I think last time she saw me, she shit her pants.
Well, right now she just ran into the ladies' room. So if you give her a minute, she'll be right in.
She will? Okay, can I stay on the line?
Yes, you can stay on the line. Dory,
What?
you got Abby Tupis wants to say hi to you. Okay, she actually just came out of the kitchen. All right, come on, over here. On the phone.
I don't want to be online.
You don't want to talk to them on the phone.
No, I don't want to talk. I don't want them. I'll sit here.
All right, well, I'll transfer the phone call over to you. You can take it from there. Turn the do not disturb off so you can talk to them privately.
Which one is it?
It's the light that's green on the top of the phone. Just press the button once and the light will turn off. And then I'll transfer the call to you. All right, I'm going to transfer over to the production room, okay? One moment. So.
How do I do this? Hello? Hello?
You had to call Dory.
Oh, well, I don't know how to get it.
Don't hang up on him. I got it.
Yes, hi.
All right, hold on a minute. All right, are you there, Abby?
Hello?
Abby, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Dory's on the phone with you. I can hear you through the speaker. Just turn the speaker off, Dory, so you want to talk to him private. Just talk to him in private.
Oh, hi, how are you?
Just pick up the handset.
Amber,
Because that one doesn't have a...
hello?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so
Okay.
Abby's talking
How did
to
you know-
Dory
how
in
did you know
private
I
right
have
now,
invited you?
and obviously we can hear it to her side of the
Yeah.
conversation through the handset, but
Okay. Well, yeah, you kind of like freaked me out. You really did. What?
Dory, do we have any questions
No, I
over
don't
there
have
in the
Down
street?
syndrome. No. Why are you asking me these questions?
I think this is getting a little bit over the top, so we're going to turn her microphone off because I think this stuff's getting a little bit...
No, I don't have either one of those.
See, any questions? Nope, not yet. No questions yet.
I just want to let you know that.
Okay, so anyway, I told Mr. Tupis to call us on the show, and Dory was going to be here so that she could try to straighten out the phone call that she had with the guy, because he called, and Dory gets very emotional, gets very nervous. Well, you know, with this at this age of stalkers and all these bad people, I can see the reason, because you know you don't expect a total stranger to start calling you and like that. It's one thing. It's on the show. We don't want it on the show. We don't have much control over that. But in a private phone call, it's, you know, unless you're invited to call them back, that would really be kind of discourteous to everybody. Yeah.
She calls me again. I don't want to talk to her.
she's making fun of my minority people and Down syndrome people. I do not want to talk to her. She talks to me again or calls me again, I'm calling the police.
All right. Calm down, Dory.
No,
It's,
Michelle, that's not right.
first of all, he's a guy, not a girl.
No, that's a girl.
No, it's a guy. Yeah, yes, it is. I also got his real name too. He goes by the alias Abby, but it's not his real name. Because his real name is, well, it's different. It's I'm not gonna give it on the
I
air.
really
But
don't care.
anyway, so any questions on the air, Dory? No questions. Okay. How many watchers?
One.
One watcher the whole time. Oh well. Well, we are taking phone calls, guys. If you want to talk about, well, maybe we should talk about something related to depression, because And Dory, would you like to talk about the topic of depression today?
No. I don't want to talk about anything.
Okay, I'll take this call. Go ahead, call you on the air.
That. Sorry about the craziness of that woman calling me.
All right, wait. Abby, do me a favor, okay?
Yes.
Keep it polite, okay? You're among adults now, okay?
Okay.
And we appreciate if you show a little bit of courtesy. I know that the younger generation doesn't tend to do a lot of that, but
I know. But Dory, she as she's seen the movie Finding Dory, she's like a very confused fish.
well, I'm just trying to say is that what you guys talked about between you guys is between you guys, and I don't think personal issues.
Thin little blue fish.
Okay, hold a minute. I don't think personal issues should be addressed on the show right now. I agree. And I think we should just keep personal phone call topics as personal phone call topics, which means don't bring it up on the air. Don't air out personal issues on the show. That's all I'm asking.
Well, can we talk about niggers?
Okay. Ellie, do you have any questions about that you could answer on the show?
Okay. My first question is.
He loves the stupid sound effects. Ugh. All right, turn your phone to DND, Dory.
No, I'm not talking to this person.
Just press the button on the top of the phone that says "Do Not Disturb." Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Now, when you call a show, we only ask that you be courteous and be polite and act like an adult. Now, that's all anybody here asks. And I'm going to turn Dory's microphone on so we can still communicate. She's just off camera right now. She'll be watching the online chats and pass questions along to me and Michelle as so. Okay, Dory, give me a say hello.
Hello.
Okay, good, that works. All right. So it's one of the things I wish we had a mixer we had on the table here, so we could just basically do everything without get up all the time. Or better, get a personal audio manager to manage the soundtrack. Good idea. Anybody want a job as a volunteer sound person? You don't get paid crap. No, but you get recognition for doing your efforts. For doing a good job. And if you do a good job, it can be used as put in your resume for a potential job, because the volunteering work does count for something towards employers like that. Yeah, but sometimes I wonder if the employers also look as a way to screw the potential employee too. That might be. I don't know. Dory, what do you personally think about people who volunteer to do things?
I think it's good to volunteer to do things.
Yeah. Do you think all employers actually look positively towards the volunteer experience, or do you think some of them use it to take advantage of the prospective employee? What?
No, I think it's good to volunteer and to do things.
So if that's in your resume, you think the prospective employer might use it as a way to exploit your skills for saying as if you did that for free, you could do it for me for free.
Right.
That's a question. That's the question. I got a phone call. I'm gonna take this. Oh God, here we go again.
Freaking person, hang up, Michelle.
Hold on a minute. Go ahead, call you on the air.
Okay, I'd like to say, Dory, I'm sorry for calling your son a nigger bitch.
You know, I'm getting tired of your nigger stuff. Okay? As I told you in private, if you like racism, that's fine. I don't support it. I never found it supporting. I don't support the Aryan hypotheses that the Aryan super race. I don't support that stuff. I never found any reason to support something which is not even necessarily confirmed that any race is better than any other race. Okay? All races are created by God. All races are divine. And all races are lovable. Even those that act like idiots. Yes, even those that act like idiots. But thank you. Okay, now look, guys. Again, when you call a show, you understand that you are actually putting your name out there in the air, and you're doing things that hopefully will make you look good to the public. But when you do stupid stuff and you start saying stupid stuff on the show, it makes you look like crap. Okay? I'm serious when I say that. We want to give everybody a free right to speak their mind and say what they got to say within the bounds of decency. And I'm always going to try to push that bounds of decency because YouTube expects nothing less of us to respect that they are the ones who make the final say if a channel is worth being on the air program or not. And we don't need to lose positive standing with YouTube. Okay? We have done everything we can to maintain a proper and appropriate decorum. Even if it does mean that we're kind of boring. Sorry. Yeah. What are you opening up out of your bag doing?
I'm just looking at all this stuff.
Oh, okay. Because, I mean, she's sort of unpacking her stuff.
Oh, and I'm not unpacking my stuff. I'm going through that stuff outside, Michelle.
All right. Yeah, me and Dory do need to talk about some things off camera later. And we'll talk about those off camera later on. So obviously, Lumi, it looks like your channel is being pretty quiet other than him. Yeah, that's a little disappointing. I really was hoping that we would have more people on the show, positive ones. But it seems like I only got this go. I'm going to screen this go this way. Hold on a minute. Go ahead, you're on the air. Abby, will you stop bothering us, calling us all the time? Because, you know, you're not really creating any content. You're just wasting your time. All right, so this is one caller is like one rotten apple in a barrel. Okay, you can't deal with yeah. But you know, it's funny though, Lumen, my channel has become more successful because of people like this guy. How in the hell do you ever survive it? I just do. I guess. You must have a patience of a saint, honestly. Probably I do. I also would like to, we had a caller on my channel. Her name is Darlene. I had a conversation with her on late Saturday night, and it was a pretty nice conversation. And it was a pretty good deal. We talked a lot about stuff. Yes, I remember. And unfortunately, I said something on the channel that she took in a bad way, which I'm sorry about that. Well, I don't think we really intended to get any phone calls at 1 in the morning. No, but when you're ready to take phone calls at 11 in the night and Sunday, nobody called. Nobody called. Except for one person who, he didn't call, but he actually complained. He said to me, holy hell, holy crap, why didn't you tell us that your show was live at 11 o'clock at night? If you click on the bell icon that gives you the notifications, you would have known that it was a live stream was commencing. If you don't click on the bell and you just go cruising through your subscriptions list. That way, that's fine. But that means that you're not necessarily going to get the early bird and the early worm. And
Really warm.
I still don't understand one thing. Oh, what's that? How in the heaven's name did he get your private phone line? I don't know. Okay, I mean, it's not like it's really too hard to figure out anyway. But anyway, it's okay. He's got the voicemail. He can always leave a message on that, and I will get to it. But the main thing is that, I think it's just disrespectful of him to call like that. Dory,
What?
I got a question for you.
What?
Do you think Amber would be able to straighten this asshole out?
Michelle, think about that question.
I'll take that as she would probably just cohort with him.
I wouldn't be very happy with him, I tell you that much.
In other words, what would happen is the two would probably gang up on you.
Neither would my Roxy.
Yeah. Yeah. I get to see Amber and Abby getting on the phone together. Oh, white person, nigga, white person, nigga, whatever. Jesus
Michelle, stop saying that word, please.
But she might eventually straighten them out, too. Yeah, with a nice big cast iron frying pan. Especially because back to that we don't need that kind of personality in the show. We don't need that kind of disrespect. It's just not fair. Hey, Cord, stop dissing me. Okay, this Cord is terrible. When are you going to fix this? Money! I need money! I mean, I know you say love is free, but I need money! And, that's freaking the Cord. You got to get this plug replaced. It sucks! It sucks. And it constantly works loose when we least expect it to. So, yeah, it sucks. All right, guys. Yes or not, I have 2 watchers on the show right now. Really? So it says 2 watchers on the show right now. And, yeah, I got 2 watchers. So here's the problem for the watchers, the ones that want to call in, the legitimate guys and girls. It'd be easier for you to leave comments on the YouTube. Comments or live chat comment story will read them to me, because that way we can be sure that we'll get your questions. And any comments on that screen yet? No, nothing. Okay, so we are reading that screen and stuff. Oh, God's sakes. Let me take this call. Could be a legitimate caller, too. Go ahead, call, you're on the air. Yeah. Who? Yeah, this is Lumi show, actually. Right, well, my show is on Thursday and Fridays. Hers is on Mondays. And who am I speaking with, please? Okay, let me put you on the air so you can ask your questions or whatever, okay? One moment. Go ahead.
My question is, what is divination?
What's that?
What is divination?
Amber, what's...
What is divination?
What is divination?
Divination. Divination.
All right, let me have Dorian say it. What's the question?
Okay. You don't know what my question is?
What is what?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
What is divination?
A definition of what?
The definition. nigger.
Oh, Abby, knock it off. God, it's terrible. Yeah, he's terrible. What is it with these millennial story?
What?
What are you doing?
Opening my soda.
Looks like you opened a gas cylinder. Well, the way she is, it's a pressure whistle. I know that. Okay.
Kill somebody.
So anyway, we have 2 watchers, but unfortunately, the quality of the phone calls today is crappy. I am so disappointed because, we try so hard to maintain a good product, and yet you guys got a couple callers that are ruining it for everybody. But we'll still answer your questions online. If you have questions, you can always comment on them, and we will read them. And we'll look into your questions and everything. But I think for the time being, since we're going to be wrapping up soon, but would you like to say anything? Would you like to talk about anything briefly? Sounds like she's busy. Sounds like she went to the bathroom again. Okay. So I think we're going to get ready to wrap this up, but because it's running late. Today would be a great day to get out there, have a little fun, enjoy some activities, and it's the same guy again, I'm sure. You got caller ID, right? Yeah, that's my studio line, though. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the personal line. I thought he had the personal line because I thought the personal line was there. The personal line's on here, so unfortunately, I don't have his phone number. Even if he had his phone number, what the hell good would it do you? That's a great question because, Loom, I really don't know what having a person's phone number is going to do you. I have no idea. Dory,
What?
do you have any questions you'd like to ask? Will we still have the microphone before we wrap it up for tonight?
I don't know. Why are people so? I don't know.
Why are people, especially younger generations, so nasty?
Yeah. Why? Yeah. That I would really like to know. But that really, I mean, like I said,
You have a daughter that's about this guy's age.
I have a and she has a daughter, a beautiful little girl, and I
think the reason is in some cases it may. I know in your case it probably isn't, but I think for many of them is they think they're so entitled that they think they can't do anything wrong. I guess it's one of the biggest mistakes of youth. In the millennials, especially the later millennials, the ones that were born later.
Where did it go?
I think that they think that they're.
Your screen your thing just went away.
Oh, okay.
Your chat thing.
Okay, but it's still live though, as far as I know. Is it? I think so. But anyway, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up anyway. So yeah, we're still live right now, I think. But yeah, we're still live. Just be careful not to knock any more things offline. You probably accidentally hit something on the computer by mistake.
You got 2 viewers.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so I think what's going on is I think that a lot of the younger people in this generation have become thinking that I think they feel so entitled that they can do anything and they can still get ahead and they can still appear. I mean, if that makes any sense.
You have 3 now. 2.
Yeah, fluctuates between 2 and 3. It doesn't stay 3 very long, though. No, it doesn't. Well, that's a great question, and I think we should look into that. That'd be more of something on your channel. Who are you typing at?
I'm not typing anything.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So for now, guys, listen. It's getting late. We're gonna look into that type of question as for a future topic. Because that's a great question. Why is some of today's millennials such brats? I notice I said some. I didn't say all because there are some very courteous ones, but it's the bad ones that really ruin it for the good ones. In fact, the bad millennials are the ones that gave this generation Y and Generation Z such bad names because of the behaviors. It's not any other reasons. And I think there's also the sense that they have this idea that they could that they need to be on the high almighty. Like for example, this guy Abby is constantly thinking that he has to have be high in praise and almighty for everything he does because they've been taught that way by society. Maybe not so much by the parents, but they've been taught that even you can be the worst scoundrel in the world and you should still get an award for being a worst scoundrel in the world. Well, my generation and Dory's generation, which is the same generation, we were taught like, but you receive rewards and praise for when you do the right thing, not for doing the wrong thing. Right. But apparently his generation doesn't think that way. And his generation doesn't think that way. Well, listen, mister, you're dealing with a Generation X, okay? And we don't see the way you do in Generation Y and Z, okay? I know the last of the Generation Ys and Generation Zs kind of overlap, but you know what? Here's the deal. My generation, even though I'm disabled, I'm older, we were taught to get out there and bust our ass and work hard. And that's what we try to do, even to this day. And we were taught to be respectful and courteous to all people. Amen. Even if we didn't like them, it didn't matter. We tried to be respectful and courteous to that person. Amen. By the way, who is this Martha Malden on your watch list? So he says, amen, amen, amen. She's
What? I can't get back to the chat thing so I can see if anybody's chatting.
all right. I'll get to there. One moment. Okay. That's easy. Let me see.
You can just.
Oh, actually, maybe I can get over here. Actually, it's in the background. If I go see the cursor, just scroll up here a bit. Let's see.
Okay.
So let's see if we can scroll this up a little bit. Yeah.
Right there. There you go.
Well, there I am. There's no comments yet.
No,
so,
not yet.
Okay.
So, let me
Well, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up anyway. So,
All right. I'm gonna write.
so let's get
Does-
this wrapped up so that we can kind of
Any-
get things done. Because I'm sure, like I said, I have to talk to Dory off camera about
have-
some things. Okay.
To
All right. So,
say-
guys, listen.
Be-
Next Monday.
before we wrap
Okay. So she's letting people know that we're taking last comments before we
This-
close for the night. So
up.
this is your chance, guys. By the time you get the stream, the audio track, you already will see the question, which is we're taking the last questions, online questions only right now because of people like Abby Tubis that has created a problem for everybody. You know what, I'm going to be honest, it's a real disappointment because I know there's some really good people out there and there's some legitimate people and I know there's some nice people and I know that they really, really would like to ask questions. I know, Michelle, you have worked hard to establish a very active rapport in your question on your show. Yes. How do you start by getting good questions on your show? How do you start getting conversations with people? I don't know. It's a great question, Loom, because I haven't figured it out yet. I'm still figuring it out. Out of 176 people, I guess it's just the more the good people are just going to show up because you're going to have more people who are going to be interested in being part of the program, and that's makes a difference. So, I mean, I still have my baddies too, but and I think he's among those baddies. Oh, you think so? I think so. Yeah. He sounds familiar to me. I think I mentioned it a few times too. And this phone cord's a baddie. Yeah, that adapter is a bad plug.
I guess not, Michelle. Nobody's responding.
Okay. So I guess that's it, guys. There is no comments at this point, but that doesn't mean that we won't talk to you. Of course, we will always talk to you. When you get a chance, you can leave comments in the comment section below here and on the replay. And don't forget, we have the SD PAL version. Will be uploaded as well later on today. It'll take us a little longer, but we will get it up. We'll get it up and So for now, I want to thank you guys for watching this, and we'll talk to you later. Okay? Bye-bye. We're going to go over to the other screen so we can end the session. Hey, I got to log out, so... Okay. I know. It's right down here in the bottom of the screen. Where am I? What am I doing? What am I doing?